Yo guys, I was back again. Today's video, gonna be doing Starlight install on a 1 series, but not just normal one, 135. Come ride with me. So,
Yo, I'm just about to film my intro.
so we're gonna try to do 450 stars on this workout today. We've got a GoPro, so I'm gonna try put that on my head today so you can see the installation. I'm gonna go through all the little bits that you need. So I'm gonna go through installing the power from the fuse box to the back, taking off the headliner. Then yeah, just gonna run through all the steps, make it as easy as possible. But yeah, let's start with it.
Major interior.
So yeah, this is what the interior looks like right now, black on black. So I'm gonna start off to look good. So the main objective is just take off this headliner first. We're gonna start from the front back. Is just a couple of T20s behind these hooks, taking off the door handles, taking off the visors, and same with the rear, the door handles, taking off the C-pillar covers, and yeah, it should just slide out the back. You do have to bend it slightly, but because of the material of the headliner, it does just snap back into position. Yeah, we're gonna start doing that now. Let me run you through the kit. So here we got a 450 piece King Mallet, I believe, kit from Amazon. I'll send the link. Good kit, comes on Prime if you have it. Can't really complain. Got a couple tools here, mainly just like pry tools, flatheads, and you just gonna need a multi and tool piece. But yeah, we're gonna start this install now. Yo guys, so switched over to the GoPro camera. I'm just gonna show you what it's gonna take to take off all the pieces for the headliner. So the front, really simple. These bits, if you're focusing, you just get a pry tool underneath and it does pop out like that. I'd also recommend tools such as an angle hook. This way it's easy for you to pull off cabs like this, where it's really fine and you don't want to break it. And this comes off at ease. And this will be the only bolt in this assembly, which I believe is a T20. So there'll be one here and one on that side. So once this is out and unscrewed, just cover the flap, so that way you don't lose the screw and it's still in there. And let's keep it somewhere safe. I just leave it up here next to the screen. The next bit, you're gonna obviously have to put your picker tool underneath, like so, and it will take off the fascia. So finally it is out. Next step is just to tilt it basically towards you, like so. So just, if it picks up on the camera, do that, tilt it towards you, then slide it back and it should just want to come out. And once that's out, it will just be a clip, but we're going to remove that in a second. Same with here, just clips. And then we're going to try to do the handles up top, all round. Then we're going to do the face for this bit here. And then yeah, it should be good. And we're going to take off the headline. Now once you do take off the fascias for the handle, all you need to do is grab a flathead, and I'm going to try to do this with one hand, but grab a flathead, you put, there's like two little gaps, one on top, one on bottom, and while you're pulling the handle, fit the flathead between the gaps. So as you can see here, I'm fitting it through the bottom gap, one, and then the second one as well, and I should just want to release the clips. As you can see, the handle's out, two little clips on the top and the bottom. When you squeeze them together, they do go slimmer and come out of the hole. So yeah, it's for each one, and when you put them back, there is a point on the left one which goes into that hole there, so you don't confuse and mix match. off the car. Hopefully everything's in focus. As you can see, central light, sun visor, all the handles. So all you have to do is loosen the C panels of them now, and then just start putting a pry tool in between. You can see in between the sill and the headliner to just pop it out. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Then pull off the headliner, and that's it. It shouldn't take longer than, I'd say 30 to an hour, but because I've done it a few times, it was done really quick. But take your time, just starting it early in the day so you have enough sunlight. Yeah, that would be my only tip I have for it, really. And to make it easy to take out, just take off your parcel shelf, like so. And that is a C-pillar out. It does want to like squeeze in and out, so just be careful with that again. Same thing, just lift up the rubber, pull back and out, and it's out. And in the back there is just a few clips, like rivet clips, so you just pull them out like so, and when you push it, it does expand. So yeah, done. And now yeah, so drop the seat so it's easier, pull the front seats back, and yeah, just literally drag out. Yeah guys, so just installed the box, same as the other videos I've done on the cars. The little sheet here, if you're focusing, this will tell you where all your fuses are. I just went to the 12 volt because after around 30 to a minute, the 12 volt power on the car shuts off. So once you do lock the car, the Starlights will turn off. So you just got to ground to the battery, and this is the unit controlled by a phone app there. So you can control everything by your phone, so you don't have to like use the Bluetooth remote where it won't catch receiving. Then yeah, after we're just gonna tuck this underneath and where the bucket was, wrap in some cloth, and that will stop any rattling, and then we'll run the fibers from there going up on the C-pillar to the headliner. Yo guys, we're in the indoor location for this for this bit. So we've got the headliner here, got my tools, so I've got my Sharpie, got my picker tool, so this is going to be used to make the holes. We're not drilling, we're going to be using this. So what we're going to do now is plan our holes. So because we've got 450 pieces, what we're going to do is divide it into different sections depending on how many strands we want to bulk it into, and then dot random holes because stars aren't really like aligned like that. You don't want it to be like a grid pattern, you want it to be random. Then once that's dotted around, we're going to start poking them, and yeah, that's going to be the install basically. I'll glue after. So yeah, we figured out where we want them. We roughly made a grid, so we're going to try to do 30s in each of these boxes, and then whatever's left we're going to put around the middle section just so it fills up the gaps. We're going to have him putting the strands into groups of 30s using zip ties. Ooh. It's a long job. But yeah, now
I've got to do the heavy lifting.
If you do have a friend, try to get them to help out because it does increase like the speed of the situation. And now I'm going to be dotting all the holes, poking them through, and then hopefully by the time that's done we'll have some of the strands ready and we're ready to put it through. Also, when you do install the fibers, make sure you remember where you put the light source. So for us, we put the light source on the driver rear C-section. So we're going to have all of them coming from that direction down, and start from, I'll say, the bottom area and go up, because if you do it from the top down, they're going to be in the way, like the glue's going to melt the fiber, like if you touch it with a metal piece. So yeah, time for the head cam so you can see what's happening.
Ayo, shoulda never let me in. I was in a bundle pebbling, white and B let it spin, hit the strip gate in. No, I always take the piss. Must have took me for a prick, now they looking like a bitch. Ayo, shoulda never let me in. I was in a bundle pebbling, white and B let it spin, hit the strip gate in. No, I always take the piss. Must have took me for a prick, now they looking like a bitch. Must have took me for a prick, what I charge on a brick now. Greasing up the another shot is getting licked down. Made another hit, another rapper's getting pissed now. Now I still all tracks getting missed now. Cat broke the window, now the bundle's freezing. I just sold the whole brick in like 4 pieces. Dirty cats in my trap and they're bringing fleas in.
Yeah, so thanks to him. These are all bunched up now. All the holes are made. We just rearranged the room slightly, and now we're going to be threading them through each hole and gluing them in. This step, again, it's not hard, it's just repetitive, so it's a bit long, but I'll go through the tips as we go through. With the beginning ones, you do have to pull them through quite a lot because you don't want any slack, otherwise it'll be hard to run the wires through the trim. With the end ones, there shouldn't be that much slack left, but just make sure you're not pulling it too much where this will be too short to go to the light source. So yeah, we're going to start from the back and make our way forward, and we're just going to do a little time lapse for you as well.
Butch boys breaking through, I'ma let the G's in. 5 bill hutters, got half a brick in it, coke in the pot. I had a bit of mix in it, can't trust man. Out here switching it, he's moving like a nerd. No point bringing him, this year's a year I'm getting paid. Money from rap, I got money in the safe. Money in my trap and I still take change. Millions of views, man, they all know my face, let's go. Ayo, shoulda never let me in. I was in a bundle pebbling, white and B let it spin, hit the strip gate in. No, I always take the piss. Must have took me for a prick, now they looking like a bitch. Ayo, shoulda never let me in. I was in a bundle pebbling, white and B let it spin, hit the strip gate in. No, I always take the piss. Must have took me for a prick, now they looking like a bitch. I remember bagging up a O, stacking for a brick, 9Zs got sold. Bought myself a stick, you can't tell me about this shit. I spent nights on that strip. Cold days, rainy days, just to make a flip, but it was worth it. Got my phone twerking, 2 in my bando, over 2 serving. Gavin, Paul, Stacey and Herman, coming like 3 times a day, that's for certain. I'm really clock working. This for the trappers that don't sleep. Wake up, grab the line, hit sales and don't eat. This for the trappers up in OT. Flying doors in the bando and the beds ain't cozy. This for the trappers with the OGs. When the beef gets long, you gotta cup your own heat. This for the trappers that get lonely. Just a simmer, no loves, no hugs, then we don't speak. Ayo, shoulda never let me in. I was in a bundle pebbling, white and B let it spin, hit the strip gate in. No, I always take the piss. Must have took me for a prick, now they looking like a bitch. Ayo, shoulda never let me in. I was in a bundle pebbling, white and B let it spin, hit the strip gate in. No, I always take the piss. Must have took me for a prick, now they looking like a bitch.
The truth, nah, I don't need to lie. Cause nowadays I only money, need a peace of mind. My girl told me more, you need to leave the streets behind. But I got beef with some niggas that need to die. Call me MJ, all these cases that I'm beating. My line's worth more than what these labels are screaming. Wheeling and dealing, I get that shit at meaning. Love to the soul, around here they ain't no treason. There's things from the 80s, man calling it an ornament. Bro still takes it on the glide and with torchy skin. I just smile at them niggas, no talking thing.
Yeah, headliner's back in the car. We're just running the cables through, as you can see. So you take off the C-pillar, so it's a couple of 8 more bolts, 1, 2 and 3rd behind here, just in there. Pull it apart, and if you have another person, does help. Run it through. And also for the cable, what we did, we ran this underneath the little carpet bit here, and so that means it came to the other side here, inside the bucket. Now you want to put your box in here, use the little adapter to get the fibres into the box, and it's all connected. Then everything's going to be put back together, then you see how it looks. Yo people, progress update. Hopefully it's not too windy, but we run the fibers through the C-pillar. We put the back section of the headline in. We ran all the cables through. We got the box sorted. We got a temporary like a cloth there so it stops it from rattling. And now it's just literally putting everything back together. As you can see, not that hard. Majority of it's already into like the rubber seals on the doors. So yeah, this should be a quick process. We're gonna put back the C-pillar covers, the trims, and yeah, after that it's just gonna be plugging everything in and cutting the fibers. So yeah, we'll skip to where we're cutting the fibers now, and then we'll show the end product. Yes, people, final step. As you can see, everything's back, all the lights are working, sun visors, blah blah blah. So now, final step, just to cut them. And tip for cutting is get a pair of like sharp scissors or anything that's used for cutting, and go flush against the headliner, and just do a nice clean cut. Then once that's done, you'll see the light come through, like here. Show you another example. Try go nice and flush against it, and then one little snip and it should come through. And yeah, just take your time. You don't really want to rush, pull any down, because if you pull them then it's just going to come loose from the glue. But yeah, I'll do a few just for you to see. So yeah, the difference is
mental.
yeah, it's definitely there. So now we have to go through around 450 of these in this jungle. So yeah, once that's done, I'll show you the final product. So yeah. So guys, yeah, it's finally done. It's finally done. Long process, but yeah, it's all the stars here. I'll put a little cinematic.
Take note, time's money, yeah, you know how the game goes. Bait face, though, out here on the Bay Roads. A sweet one, had to get myself a J-Lo. Had to lay low, my city's full of Jakes, bro. Claiming that they got you there, just want a piece of cake, though. Are you mad? Yo. And how you moving to your brothers, girl, raw, you're a snake, bro.
What are you saying? What's the outcome?
Yeah, definitely winning, mate. Definitely. This is the guy to get the job done, mate. You understand?
Loving it, everything's.
I'm definitely.
Yeah, even he's liking it as well, yeah.
Proper nice, man.
Yeah, so if you want to stand out your car meets, you want to improve your interior, shout at me. But yeah, this is what it's gonna look like. But 100%, make sure you check out his content, because come on, who else has these on their car, man? Light up LED with his own name, that's sick. But yeah, few mods coming. He told me this stock 135. Pretty sure he's lying.
We need to do a dyno on it. I've already sent this to Mr. HTUK, so.
Yeah, 100%.
I'll agree. This is still stock, mate.
But yeah, that's his YouTube there. Obviously gonna tag it up and everything. But big plans for this whip as well. 135s, M55, you can't hate it. But yeah, that is a wrap. Hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions about the Starlights, anything at all, just pop a comment, DM, like, comment, subscribe. You know how it is. Love for all the views. Make sure you subscribe to my man as well. So safe.